Sorry. Oh, hey, sorry. I apologize. Oh, sorry, I'm late. I went to the wrong bridge. Messed me up. Anyway, my name is Riley Armstrong, and I'm a new artist on FlickrRecords.com. And I just want to thank you for taking a minute to view this tape. I hope that it explains a little bit about who I am and what I'm all about. Anyway, before I get any further, I'm going to sit down and catch my breath. I classify the music I make as kind of pop folk music. It kind of steals the melodies from pop and the production from pop, and also takes the sentiment and the storytelling from folk music and kind of mushes it together. And it also kind of has a neat twist, kind of a bizarre twist. And that's kind of the eclectic sounds and little bizarre, weird record samples that are kind of peppered throughout the music. And that kind of plays a big part in what makes my live show. You see, what I do is I take turntables on stage and I run them through different kinds of effects boxes and through loop pedals. And I kind of add that in with guitar sounds and different little percussion things that I often will get the audience to play. Sometimes I even get them to say stuff into the loops. And it kind of makes for this interesting kind of homemade feel, and it kind of gets everybody involved. They always think, man, what's going to happen next? What I kind of am proposing to do is kind of have the return of the one-man band. By meaning that, I don't really strap cymbals in between my knees or anything, but, well, that might be a good idea, actually. But I haven't done that yet. But what I want to do is take the one-man band idea and kind of aid it with technology, take technology and kind of make it this new, kind of fun, fresh idea where everyone can kind of get involved and everyone can kind of see how it's all put together and see how the music kind of blossoms out of a bunch of different little boxes and record players and guitars. One of the songs on this record is a song called Sunray, and it kind of talks about the first time I saw the ocean. I remember how inspired I was, how overwhelming the waves were when they came crashing down on the rocks. And I guess in a way I hope that this record would kind of do its part to maybe shed some light on that, to be an inspiration to people. So often in the hustle and bustle of every day, we forget all about the little things that we can be thankful for, like green grass or green trees or blue sky. And all that stuff is a gift from God, really. And it's something that we should take a breath of fresh air every now and again and thank the Lord for the opportunity to enjoy it. I was very fortunate the last 4 months to be out with the Underdog Tour with Audio Adrenaline. And what a blessing that was for me, because I had a chance to play in front of thousands of people in about 65 different cities all over the United States. And it was really a fun time. It was tough for me because, to be honest, to date, most of the stuff I do is much more kind of coffee shop or smaller crowds. And there's a few crowds that we played for that were rather large, and I was just a tad nervous, to say the least. But regardless, you know what, it's still relating to people. Probably the coolest part about the tour was getting to meet people before and after the shows and not really make fans, but make friends and have a chance to be personally with people and to inspire them, that they might be excited about life and that they might have a smile on their face when they leave. That's my alarm clock. That's my snooze button. Sleep some more. Sleep some more. Sleep, no, I never get enough. I was looking up tired. Sleep, no, I never get enough. But don't show up, I might get fired. A lot of people say that I'm kind of different, that I don't really quite fit in a lot of the time. But you know what? In a way, no one really does. You know, we all have differences about us and little things that make us unique. And well, people for me often will ask about my hair. A common question I get, whether I know the people or not, they'll say, "How did you get your hair like that?" And I go on to explain that, well, it's many years of putting wax in it and back combing and stuff like that. And I always say, do you want to feel it? And then often they'll go, no. And it's always fun to see people's reactions. That guy's a strange bird. Another song on my record is a song called Greater Than. And it's a song that talks all about God's love and how huge it is, and how often we compare it to the mountains or we compare it to the depths of the ocean, but still it's just a fraction of how great it really is. we actually had an opportunity to make a video for this song, and we had a ton of fun making it. And I thought it was pretty funny, so I hope you think it's funny too.
Our God is bigger than the mountains, and His love is deeper than the oceans for us. He loves us, yeah. Our God is creator of the heavens, and His love reaches down to where we are. Over you. He's greater than when the stars fall, than when the earth shakes. He is greater than a sunrise, than a blue sky. He is greater than the surface we're scratching. He's a fraction of a corner of an eyelashes of love in His eyes. Our God sends rain to fill the rivers flow. His love is brighter than a rainbow for us. He loves us, yeah. Our God can bend around the speed of sound. His love rings down to where we are. Over you. He's greater than when the stars fall, than when the earth shakes. He is greater than a sunrise, than a blue sky. He is greater than the surface we're scratching. Is a fraction of a corner of an eyelashes of love in His eyes. He's greater than. He's greater than. He's greater than. He's greater than. Then when the stars fall, then when the earth splits, he is greater than a free fall, than a moon eclipse. He is greater than a sunrise, than a skydive. He is greater than the surface we're scratching. It's a fraction of a corner of an eyelashes of love in His eyes. He is greater than.
Thank you again for taking a moment to watch this video. I hope in the process you've had an opportunity to get to know me and the music and the mission behind it all. And I hope that perhaps through the stories and the songs and the kidding around that you've been inspired, that you've been encouraged, that you're excited about life and excited about all that God has blessed us with. I thank you again. God bless and have a great day.
Soldier, he came for the cynical sun.
Well, you know what? There comes a time in every duck's life where you're gonna have to learn to fly. Yeah, that's right, fly.